Look, very much looking forward to the season, very excited, great to have such partners on board as CFL, really going to help us, we're sure, about, promoting the games and driving attendances and getting the nation behind the team and trying to live up to the reputation, of the world's best rugby fans. We made as a team and as a country, we made a real stir around the world last year with 2 games, and with CFL's help, I'm sure we can do an even better job next. Well, I'm always tempted to say it's pre-season. It's great, because if you're not feeling great in pre-season, you've got real problems. No one's lost a game yet, and every team in every competition is sitting there with a month or so to go, going, no, we're in really good shape. You listen to them, everyone says the same thing. No, the boys are in a good shape, everyone's very positive, etc., etc. As I would say, the boys are in great shape and everyone's very positive. That's the whole point. I think it was a tough year last year. It ended really on a high because the 2 games on the island. But I don't think people should underestimate the 7 to 9 months that many of the staff and many of the players were away from home, playing in front of pretty small crowds in Australia, understandably, in their first year in a very competitive competition. And with not a huge amount of preparation time. So I think we are in a much better shape this year. Doesn't mean you're going to suddenly, win every game you play. That would be ridiculous. But we've had longer to prepare. A lot of the players have had a season of Super Rugby experience. The coaching group have been together for longer, and we're in a much improved facility up in Langa Langa in Nandi. So yeah, we're excited, we're confident, but, we'll see how we go.
Just excited, as Mark had said. Looking forward to those 6 matches. Proud to be a partner again this year in providing sound and entertainment and hype for all the matches. And just generally just excited. That's all I can say. Just our objective is to be able to recreate that environment that happened last year, and take the level of entertainment to the next, to the next step, with everything that we do well, which is sound, music. We've got our personalities on the ground, the hype men, as we like to call them, and this is before the match, leading up to the match, to create that fervor, and at the ground as well, not only on the field but off the field, lifting that entertainment value.
We're playing in Nandi, and Nandi traditionally over the years hasn't had too many big games, so to play another Super Rugby team in Nandi, quite a few of our players come from the area as well. It's a great opportunity. It's the same venue, of course, as the Fijian Drua are going to be playing in later this season against the Brumbies. So it freshens it all up. It's sort of trial games are notoriously a really bad form guide. I always said, in a trial game, you change players around, you play 4 different quarters, you give everyone a run, particularly in the first trial game. It really is a bit of a hit out, but it's good to see the new players. It's good to see some of the young players coming through who'll get a run, almost certainly, I'm sure, at some point in the afternoon. And it's also great to connect with another part of the island. Yeah, really well. It's a new concept for Fiji, as is a new online ticketing system where you can, which is honest. We want to stress this. It's not replacing you can still buy the tickets for the games the way you always used to. You can go to the Sports Council. You could do it at Jack's, not for the trial game, I should say, but for the regular season. But for people who are increasingly living their life online, on their phone in particular, using M-Pesa, it's a very easy way to drive and sell tickets. We're just trying to make it easier for our fans who are passionate about their team to secure their seats earlier and in an easier way, not having to queue up, not having to go to a particular place. But if that's what you feel more comfortable doing, still, great, we're not going to stop doing that. But if you feel that it's easier for you, you don't have to leave work, you can do it in the evening, then hopefully we're providing a better service for the people that matter most to us.
Any message to the fans to come out in numbers for next week's hit out?
Yeah, look, we're expecting a decent crowd at Prince Charles. As we say, it's not often we play in Nandi. It's where we're based, or very close by anyway, now. and we've got a number of players from the area. So we're pretty confident that people from Nandi and the surrounding area are going to come out for the trial game, just like we think we're pretty confident they're going to come out for the games in Lautoka, and I'm sure many of them might even make the trip to Suva and follow all 6 or 7 games. Well, we hope to win a few more. You know, you never can tell, but we hope to have a successful season on the pitch. We hope to recreate that atmosphere again. You know, the world's best rugby fans, or the world's greatest rugby fans. You know, I've been fortunate to work in a number of places around the world. I feel confident in saying that, but you know, with CFL's help and other partners, I think we can build on that reputation. People shouldn't underestimate what a fantastic opportunity the Drua provide to showcase the country to the rest of the world. It's a unique experience. It's unusual. It's very engaging. It's emotionally resonant. It's just a great. I've talked to people, and of course I wasn't there at those 2 games. I've only watched it on TV. I'm really looking forward to it. I just watched it on the screen. But I've met people who've been there who said that was the greatest rugby experience of my life. From people who've been all over the world watching games, and yeah, that's a high bar to keep clearing, but it's one we're aiming for.